Hey peeps, I'm back with another video today, and as you can see, those my boxes over there that I use for my Munipals instead of the. Well, I do keep some of my Munipals in the drawer now, but they're not on top of each other like they used to be last year, so I can you know prevent that from being like scraped and beat up. Anyway, here on this side we have, if you notice, like the wheels, they're flat. And on this side, all the wheels are round. I'm not sure why Munipals does this, but I'm not really complaining though, but I'm not sure why they actually do this. Also, there's my Munipals R42-1 train, which is the rear one. And there over here is my load up Diamond F, or I can just go to the top. And there's a V. Yeah. But let me tell you some trains that I actually expected to be like, for the flat wheel trains, here's some trains I expected to be the round wheel trains. Not over here. Actually, the 7 train. That 7 train, I thought it was going to be round. The D train, my new F train, I thought it was going to be round. And yeah. The buses, I'm not sure why they would be round, but unlike the CTA bus over there, not sure why. These, and they actually changed the wheels of the Silverlighter 5. Not sure why, but also, if you kind of notice, like, it's actually kind of a good idea that they changed it. So, reason why they changed the wheels of the Silverlighter 5, because if you drive it like a little bit fast, then they will easily disconnect. Like, I was probably about a year ago or two, I was doing a Munipals video, and then before that, I did a sneak peek, and I was driving it. I kind of noticed that, like, it kept on disconnecting like this. So, that's only because I, just held the thing, but watch this. Okay, I did not disconnect it this time. It just disconnected by itself. Watch this again. These really disconnect easily. That's what I'm trying to say. But the Market Frankfurt line with an M4 Rapid Transit. Wait, M4. What? They are kind of the same as those two, except that they don't disconnect as often as my Silverlighter 5s do. And also, this is not a 2-car set. It's actually a 1-car set, but, for the, what happened that I was talking about. Except the doubles with doubles. Over here, we have non-Munipals / Munipals with no, edges. So this is clearly a paper bus that I got for the bus event, I think in May or June. This is a bus you can buy from Dwayne Reed or something like that. I had this like for probably a long time now. I had this way before I started collecting Munipals. That's what I know. That's why it's really old. I had a lot of those, but I had lost it in some sort of bin. So, and I'm not sure what type of wheels these are, but they pretty much have no wheels. It's just like this part right here. It's like a connector part thing. I'm not sure. Also, my thing is really dusty. It's probably because it's in a water box all the time, so I have to clean them off. Not with water, because if you clean them with water, then they might I'm not sure what water does, but when I used to have Munipals, including the R46 F and G, I used to love putting them in water. Next day, you see them just a whole entire gray spot. Not wood, it's just like the F was painted off or something like that. No, it wasn't the F or the G. I was really young at that time. I just decided to treat my Munipals however I wanted to, and despite that, let's go on to the round ones. So I was actually expecting this R42-1 train to be round. The only thing about it is that how the trains are supposed to connect. Like, you see these? The MTA faces the MTA from this part faces the the back of the train. If you were to do it like this too, like the 2 and the 3 will connect correctly. They connect correctly. But you see, just for the R42-1 train has to be a whole different story. It doesn't connect. Oops, I put the wrong order. It doesn't connect correctly, but if you do this, then it connects correctly. So I'm not sure why. it does that, but yeah, that's a little bit of a disadvantage. Also, if you notice the doors on the Armor 42 1 and 2 trains, the 2 train is like, a new style door because it's more lighter, and it's like this one right here. The doors are kind of gray on the 1. On the 2, 3, 4, 5, on the Armor 42s over there, they're light, but this one right here is just specifically gray. But that doesn't matter. The B train and the E train, I kind of already knew that was going to come in a. Well, I actually didn't know because when I had first got like a round wheel train, that was the M train and the E train, so I really didn't expect that. The next thing in round wheel trains I got was the B, and I was like, okay, so I'm getting more of these. Even the 5, I think I also had round wheel trains when they got the 3, the 5, just the 3 and the 5. The J, didn't know it's gonna be round wheel. I kind of did because I saw some videos, but I hope that it was actually flat wheel. It doesn't matter, but for the M, as I said, I didn't know. The Q, I really didn't know. Plus, for the Q train, something is a little bit wrong with it. So let me just take this off for a second. Whoops, poor R train. If you notice, like, I could do this right here and just like put it straight. You notice that's kind of like, slanting off a little bit, right? Let me see if I can zoom in. It is really slanting. It's like slanted. 100%. I hate it when I'm recording with the light and then it just, the top of it is dusty. I hate it when that happens. But yeah. I love how this thing does not autofocus. I have to click it so it can, but, Yep, slanted Q train. For this R46R train right here, also didn't know that was going to be round wheel because when it actually had an R46R train, it was flat wheel. Just like the M train that I had, but I was unaware it was going to be round wheel. But, yeah, this is round wheel over here. The W, they actually now make flat wheel W trains. Same with the Z. Those two over there. I'm not sure why this thing is still. And for the CTA bus, notice how all the other buses are flat wheel. And you have a round wheel bus over here. Okay. The New Jersey Transit Common 5. Not sure why they made a flat wheel if. I'm like probably the only one who has a round wheel Common 5. I'm pretty much. Imagine someone had round wheel ALP 46 and multi-level, but I think I'm pretty much the only one who has a round wheel Common 5. It doesn't matter though, but I think that's a little bit I think that's beat up at the top. Or maybe it's just, The Metro North Staten. Oh, what's wrong with me? I put a Staten Island Railway flat wheel on the wrong side. Staten Island Railway is flat wheel. The Metro North and the Long Island Railroad, those are round wheels. And for the CTA trains, the green line, the orange line, the purple line, and the brown line, those are all round wheels. If you go on the website, it was pretty much, I was actually kind of pretty much expecting a flat wheel green line because for some reason, the green line, it's kind of weird. The sides, they actually have lines on there if you can see, like, when I do it like this, it might not be, oh yeah, you can, but when I'm just putting it down there, you don't see the lines on it. And that's how they now sell it. They're selling flat wheels with no lines on it, but this one, they gave me round wheels with lines on it. I'm not sure if it's supposed to have lines or no lines or not. I don't know. Same with the red and the blue line, which are not flat wheels. They are flat wheels. The red line, they definitely have lines, and the blue one, it doesn't. Not sure if it's a mistake, but the CTA trains, for some reason, they're kind of confusing. Like, they put lines on trains, and then like they don't put lines on trains. So if I was to go to Chicago right now, like rail fan, which I'm really not going to do it because I need like I'm not sure how to get to Chicago from New York, especially since I'm in Harlem. I don't know. Anyway, let's go over my trades right now. So in about 5 minutes, I'm gonna be back. Oh, and also, just wanted to say this one thing. Reason why I'm actually making this video is because I saw Rail Smoke's video where he was talking about the Munipals, how they make flat wheel trains and how they make regular wheel trains. Like I'm at the round wheel trains. So I was like, yeah, that's a little bit interesting. So you know what? I was going to comment all the flat wheel and round wheel trains I had, but that was gonna take a really long time. Plus, who likes it when I send really long messages? And TLDR means too long didn't read. I don't actually text that, but yeah, that's what TLDR means. Too long didn't read because it was too long and no one's gonna read sentences that are way too long. Unless you have the time to. I'm actually really patient when it comes to really long messages, but I don't, get temper off of it. Okay, so I organized now, and let's go to, so one train Broadway 7th Avenue Local, one train Broadway 7th Avenue Local, two trains 7th Avenue Express, three 7th Avenue Express, four Lexington Avenue Express. Let me restart that. One train Broadway 7th Avenue Local, both of them. The two trains 7th Avenue Express, Eastern Parkway Express, Local, late night 7th Avenue Local. Three, same thing, but late nights is still Express, but the Times Square. Let me just not say that. This is going to take a while. 4 Lexington Avenue Express, 5 Lexington Avenue Express, 6 Lexington Avenue Local, 7 Lexington Avenue Express. Oh, gosh. Flushing Local Express, which is still the old 7. I'm actually about to get the new 7. Whenever I get the chance to. 7 Flushing Local because those are Redbirds, not the old R62. 2 Bluebirds, World Fair Express, and a 42nd Street Shuttle. Moving on to our IND BMT Metropolitan Transit Authority. Transportation or transit. A train 8th Avenue Express, B train, hold up a sec because I know it's going to try and do that to me and I don't like that. A train 8th Avenue Express, B train 6th Avenue Express, C train 8th Avenue Local, D train 6th Avenue Express, E 8th Avenue Local, F 6th Avenue Local, Diamond F train, which is converted from an F train, 6th Avenue Local, and Clover Express, which is a new update. Brooklyn Queens Crosstown Local, Clover Local. The J train, both R32 and R160. That the R160 was my first Munipals train that is in my collection. That was a sneeze, my bad. L train 14th Street Canarsie Local, M train 6th Avenue Local, and Broadway Local, which I'm going to get the Express soon. Q train, Broadway Express. R train, Broadway Local. V train 6th Avenue Local, which was converted from an M train. W train, Broadway Local, and Z train, Nassau Street Express, R32. 62, 142, 142, 62, 142, 142, 142, 188, 33, 33, 33, 33, 62. I should have already said all of this, but I'll say this all again. 46, 68, 32, 68, 160, 160, 160, 68, 32, 160, 143. Almost at 160. 160, 160, 160, 46, 160, 160, R32. Moving on to our Orion 7s, well, the buses and, more MTA stuff. 2 RTS06. I kind of like these 2 buses. No Bus LFS HEV, Orion 7. Staten Island Railway, Metro North, Long Island Railroad, and this isn't even a Munipals, but it's, that's a paper bus. Staten Island, yeah, that's a 2-car set. We'll go to our Metro North, New Jersey Transit, which is NJT. Multi-level. I actually honestly like the multi-level in real life. You can't even, when I do the camera, this, for some reason, the Comet 5 is like that. Comet 5 and the LP46. M4 Market Frankfurt Lime, Regional Rail Silverline 5, and Silverline 5 Regional Rail. The PCC trolley, the other PCC trolley, and an RTS 04, I think. RTS 04. I definitely know it's an RTS just by looking at it, but I'm not sure what type of RTS. Last but not least, our CTA trains, which I do not know the series, but let's just say red, lime, orange, green, blue, purple, brown, pink, and this Orion. I'm not sure if it's 7 or not. If for the back, it looks like a C40 or a D60. That's for the back. But in the front, it looks like an Orion. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Hope that you enjoyed. Also, leave a comment on which one is your favorite Munipals train. My personal favorite is a W. Everyone knows that. And also leave a comment on your favorite type of train. Flat wheel or round wheel. Like, the bald ones. I usually call them bald ones, but it's easier to call them round wheels. So, Peace out.